And at that time, I started to do my own brand, Alexander Shorokhov, and I started to create unusual design. I understood on the market is too many simple designs. And I have to find a niche, my own niche, to produce a special design, Alexander Shorokhov design. We never copy other watches, We produce our own watches, our own design, And that was make Alexander Shorokhov very, very special.
Good afternoon, Alexander.
Hi Petra.
How are you?
I am okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, for being willing to speak to me.
It's okay. That's my pleasure.
Is English all right for you?
I speak a little bit English. I will try to speak English, but sometimes I don't find right words.
Oh, I see. Well, your English sounds great, but you can speak in German if you prefer.
Okay, you can translate if I speak in German, yes?
Yes, I will. Okay.
Okay.
Alexander, I've met you before and at Masbani Fine Jewelry with your release of a watch design that you did in 2017, I think it was.
Yes.
And I've done a few photo shoot with your watches, but your designs are just so fascinating. And this is why I want to speak to you, because I think we sometimes not realize, but all these designs that we have around us are all forms of art. And you have gone so far as to make artworks out of watches, and that I find so fascinating. So,
yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
So I want to ask you now first, so where did the love of watches start for you? As a child, did you have a fascination with watches? Or did you collect watches yourself?
Yes, I collecting watches myself, and I have fascination of watches, and I have fascination generally for technical things, and design, So as you know, I'm a construction and building engineer. I studied architecture in Moscow, and let me say, from that time, started to increase my passion for design and constructions. You understand my English?
Yes, I understand. Your English is very well.
So maybe you would like to ask me how did I come to design from the engineer side?
Yes, I want to know where, because that's a big leap from engineering to the small watch. Yeah.
Yes. So as I said to you, I was engineer and I worked by state organization, for buildings, and constructed the buildings, And I was first master, after that engineer, main engineer, and the chef engineer, and later chef of the company. So I was a young guy, so at that time only 26 years young, and at that time was perestroika in Russia.
Yeah.
So, and the German government, together with Russian government, selected me for study in Germany. And I did it 1 year long. And after that, the biggest Russian watch factory, Polyot, asked me to make distribution around Europe and around world also.
Mm.
I did it. It was from 92 to 94, but it was not enough for me.
Yeah.
I was too creative to make only distribution. So, and I told myself, yeah, I have to do something creative, new. So, and I started to produce my first brand. I designed the first sketches, yeah, I produced the first watch, and suddenly people like it. So, and
but now you say now from there it sounds easy, and I know it cannot be easy to just say I've designed my own watches. Did you have an idea of how to design watches? Because I mean, did you start opening up watches to see, or did you just mean the design on the outside of the watch?
I don't know, yes, because I look on design as on an art.
Yeah.
So, and if you take, for example, Picasso, he doesn't think about different technical and other things, how to make this painting, He needs inspiration and emotion to create a picture. So, and if he has it, he do it, Even on his pictures, no proportions at all. There's most expensive, picture paintings in the world.
Yeah.
So I believe for design, you need, of course, to be studied, for example, as designer or architect. So, but first of all, you need patience, inspiration, and emotion to create something. If you don't have that, you can make technical drawings, and you will get technical design, graphic design, but you will not get design of the watch as the art. So it will be cool design, not unusual design, So I create something special, unusual, what could bring love in the world.
Oh, that's beautiful. So your first design that you said was, and you were still then distributing, but then the first design, watch design, that you made, what was the design about? What was the inspiration behind this design?
The first design I started to make in 1994. And I made the first my brand, Steel Polluted International. So this is my first brand, and it was still acquired designs. I learned it. I learned how to do it. So, but even that designs, they came very, very good. And you cannot be a good painter from today to tomorrow.
No.
You need to work on that. You need to live with that 24 hours. You have to develop yourselves. And look, I understood that I can make designs maybe in about 7 years, 8 years. And at that time, I started to do my own brand, Alexander Shorokhoff, and I started to create unusual design. I understood on the market is too many simple designs. And I have to find a niche, my own niche, to produce a special design, Alexander Shorokhov design. We never copy other watches, We produce our own watches, our own design, And that was make Alexander Shorokhov very, very special.
Yeah, but I saw, and I follow you on Instagram as well, and I always see your new designs, and really it's every single one is unique and has so much detail. This is what I find so fascinating, is that You know, these are really artworks that you wear on your arm. And yeah, so all these designs, are they from you? Are you the main designer of your company? So these pictures or these designs on the watches are all from your mind?
Yes, until now I have any design by the company. Now is working my daughter on the company also. I'm trying to involve her in this field because I am not so young. Yeah, I will be older and older. Yeah, what a pity. So, but I make designs. Yeah, and as I said, yeah, maybe this is interesting for you. I said to you already, the inspiration is most important part of design. For example, if I can give you a sample, yeah, how we produce it, yeah, how we do it, yeah. So, for example, I came one time to our distributor to Mexico City. So, and our distributor, yeah, asked me if I want to visit Frida Kahlo Museum. Frida Kahlo, maybe you know Frida Kahlo, yeah?
No, I don't.
This is very, very famous in Mexico and now around the world, yeah, painter in Mexico. So you know her, surely, you don't remember as quick as now, but you know her, absolutely. And it's fascinating history about this lady, yeah, and I visited museum, yeah, and after I understood this lady, I understood the inspiration of her, yeah. She was living on border between life and death, yeah, always, yeah, have always pains, yeah, on her, yeah, and therefore she made very special paintings, nowadays very famous paintings, yeah. And during this traveling is around 1 hour after that, yeah, so I was inspired. I made my sketches, first sketches, yeah. If you see here something, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is
Can you hold it up a little bit more? And a little bit more? No, a little bit more. Yes. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I can see, yeah.
You see, these two schools, yeah, symbolize, yeah, two different parts of this lady. This is death and the life, yeah. And I was immediately thinking about this is that should be a double timer watch. It's 2 times, yeah. So and therefore two different schools, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you see different sketches here, yeah. I was looking for Mexican inspiration, yeah, with different signs, yeah, of Mexico. And I started to think how is to make the watch, how is to make the hands, how is to make the case, yeah, and so on, yeah. And I made different, very different sketches, yeah, and for example, in this black-white version, yeah, sketches, yeah. After that, the sketch, yeah, this already in dial, how it look like, yeah. So in bigger versions, yeah, and so on and so on. So many different sketches, yeah, for 1-2 hours, yeah, to understand what I want to do. So if I did it, yeah, I make finished, yeah, sketch, yeah, and I go to computer to make the this drawing. So after we make the drawing, yeah, we make the case drawing, dial drawing, yeah, and so on, yeah, and we discuss it with different marketing people and so on. Yeah, I make some corrections, yeah, and after that we are going to produce it, yeah. And if you see, I show you the watch. Yeah, it looks like that now. The
Oh,
watch.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I can see. I can now,
You
with the
remember that?
pictures
Yeah.
and yeah,
Yeah. So
that's
this is
beautiful. Yeah.
this is this watch. Yeah. Or the I showed you black white version. Yeah. This is black white
Oh, wow.
watch. Yeah.
Oh,
So this
that
is
is,
double timer. Yeah.
yeah,
So on the name
amazing.
and
Yeah,
the name is Los Granos, which
yeah,
means the schools. Yeah.
yeah.
On Spanish, yeah, and commemorate to Frida Kahlo. This is, for example, one inspiration, yeah, from
Mm.
Mexico, and how I produced the watch for that, yeah.
That is incredible how you think about that and how you get the inspiration. Now, if you so the do you also the strap of the watch, is that also something you consider with the design? You know,
Sorry.
the strap of the watch, you know,
The strap of the watch, yeah, mostly considered to the dial.
oh, okay.
So, and sometimes, yeah, we do a special one. Sometimes we take what we have in collection. So, but
Oh, I see.
mostly
Yeah.
is that special one.
Yeah, but I also see at the back of your watches, there's also, yeah, it's not just the front of the watch, it's also the back of the watch that you have all these very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, for example, I'll show you first, maybe this is of course very, very important for us because we are thinking, yeah, design is not from the face, also from the back, yeah, and
Yeah.
all our movements are engraved, hand engraved, yeah.
Really?
And I showed you one of the movement, yeah, that you understand. That is also art for me. It
Yeah.
looks, you see, maybe like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you see it?
Oh, wow, I can see,
You
yes.
can see it, yeah.
That
This is
is
from all
amazing.
sides. This is hand engraved war.
Yeah.
So, and if you take this Los Cráneos watch, yeah,
Yeah.
we have also here
Oh, yeah. Oh,
movement,
wow.
and they're
Yeah.
also engraved, yeah. This is hand engraving and a very professional one. And this is one of our signs on the market of Alexander Shorokhov,
Yeah.
handmade watches.
Mm. So everything is thought about. So it's the whole watch you think and you design, and it's part of the whole inspiration. That I find so beautiful that you do that. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Now you have a very large collection also, and how often do you bring out new watches? What do you wait for an inspiration, or do you just have a constant flow of new watches coming out?
Actually, if you are working 24 hours, I mean your brain working 24
Yeah.
hours, your problem is, yeah, you have more than enough
Oh, okay.
ideas, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I have to stop me, yeah, to produce designs, yeah. Maybe I have a book at the moment with designs, 500
Really?
different designs, yes, and I can produce every big new watch, but I cannot, yeah, because economically it's not impossible, yeah. So and marketing wise it's impossible. Therefore, I'm taking just some of them, which I think, yeah, is very, very good and come very good on the market, yeah. And we are doing this design. For the next year, we are 30 years, yeah, and we will produce also a few fantastical watches, as I believe, yeah. Maybe it's
Yeah.
not fantastic, yeah, for you, but I believe it will be good ones, yeah.
Yeah, but this is sometimes the thing that I think is um, or maybe I should ask you, as a designer, you have these ideas and inspirations, and then you talk a lot about the market and the, you know, so you have to think, will it sell? But isn't that for you sometimes frustrating when you know you have a very lovely design and you have something that's really inspirational for you, but somebody comes and say, well, I don't think it will sell?
I didn't understand what you mean
Oh, I
exactly.
mean,
So,
so no. So are you are you driven by the market? So for example, if you have a design that you really think this is, I feel very passionate about this design, but say somebody comes and says to you, but this watch will not sell, or this design will not sell, will that stop you from producing it? Is there a way that you have to always consider if you will be able to sell this product?
this is good question, Petra. Very good question. Yeah, this is the point. Very important point. We are a company. Yeah. So and we have many people here to work for me. So, and we have to sell watches, not only produce, but also sell the watches, yeah. And I'm thinking about that also. And for example, yeah, I wanted to produce for the next year, for the celebration, 30 years celebration year, a table watch, a special Alexander Shorokhoff, unusual table watch. I mean, beautiful design, as I think. A very beautiful design. And before I started to produce, I sent to a few of my dealers the watch. They told me, Alexander, this is a beautiful watch, no question about that. But we are afraid, yeah, we cannot sell it because it is expensive, the first point. The market of the table watch is not so big. So, and we will maybe sell in 2-3 years that, but today is impossible so quick to sell these watches. So I stopped to produce this watch. Yeah, it is in my book of 500 designs now. Yeah, and maybe later I come to this production.
So you have to take that into consideration.
Absolutely.
What I say, yeah.
Absolutely.
And now, but may I ask, what do you do for a hobby? Because you are so, like you say, you 24 hours thinking of design and so on. Do you do something else that is not to do with design? Do you have a hobby or something that you do in your spare time?
Look, Petra, I told you already, I'm working 24 hours. My mind working 24 hours. Yeah, you as designer, you need inspiration. Yeah, and your mind is always looking for that. So sometimes I come in the night at home, yeah, and I have this inspiration. You have immediately put it on the paper, yeah. Sometimes Sunday, sometimes on early morning, yeah, and your brain is permanent working, yeah. So of course I have some sport to do, which I like also. I like to travel around the world, yeah, and I like very much to speak to the people, yeah. I like different cultures, yeah. I like different, yeah, art things, yeah. This is a lot what I like, yeah. So, but if I'm completely open to you, I would like to say I commemorate my life, yeah, to design. So, and I'm working with it. Yeah. So I live with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's but that's wonderful that you enjoy this so much. You know, that it's so part of your life, and that it's something that you can, you know, express like this. But I love your story that you came from this construction to do these very delicate, fine watches, and I must say you have also watches that are very feminine, very, very delicate designs as well, that I've seen in your collection. Do you have specifically that you do some designs for women and some designs for men, or do you keep it very sort of unisex?
Look, I have different inspirations, yeah. So, and the inspirations, if you have, it doesn't divide. This is the lady, this is the guys, yeah. So it comes to you sometimes, yeah. So and you put it on the paper, yeah. I show you just one of designs, yeah, and you'll see it, yeah. So, and this is definitely, if you see it, squirrels, or you don't see it.
I can see, yeah.
You can see it, yeah. Or I'll show you this dial, yeah. So, yeah. This is definitely a lady watch, yeah, with two squirrels.
Oh, yes. Oh, I see, yeah.
You see it, yeah?
I see, yeah.
So, and if I was walking in forest, yeah, so I saw two beautiful squirrels sitting each opposite another, one opposite another, yeah. So, and I was thinking, why not watch with two squirrels, yeah? So, and I did design, yeah. I produce it, yeah, a very small quantity, yeah, and customers comes to me and says, Alexander, we like your watches, we like your design. Could you make for us something special? Of course, yeah. And in this case, we share inspiration. What do they thinking about that? What I'm thinking about that? And at the end comes also a beautiful design, yeah. For example, yeah, I'll show you another design, yeah. We just produced this a company right time aus Colorado, yeah, aus Denver. Maybe you know that.
Oh, yes.
You see.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
So, very successful watch, and this is a lady watch.
Yeah.
And I like to produce also the lady watches, not only men watches, yeah.
Oh, but that's so wonderful, really. Yeah. No, you're doing such great work, Alexander. And I hope really that all 500 of your designs in that book of yours will be able to be made, because I think it's you do very special work.
Yeah,
and but thank you so much for your time and for telling your story and talking about your designs. And I will definitely put a link to your website on the description of this video. And yeah, and I will post this as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, yeah, Petra. And all the best to you. And I follow also you on the Instagram, and I like some of your picture also very, very much. You're also art lady. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. But whenever you visit Vienna again, please let me know. I would really love to see you again. Yeah.
I'd love to see you again also.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.